My next guest, a good friend, is here tonight. He just performed at the White House. About to begin his national tour. He'll be performing in New York at the Bottom Line beginning November 15th. Would you welcome Mr. Buddy Rich? He's mine, buddy. Are you going skiing with Jean-Claude Keely later?
Summer. Yes, sir. How are you, John?
Entertained at the White House.
Yes, last Monday.
Yeah, how was that?
Exciting. Different.
Yeah.
Yes.
How does one get in now? Does somebody call you and say, we want you to come to the White House? Is there...
Well, you know, King Hussein was in town.
Yeah.
And there was a special dinner in his honor. And when he was asked what kind of entertainment he wanted, he said he was very hot with jazz. He liked jazz.
Yeah.
And his two favorite jazz musicians were Benny Goodman and Buddy Rich.
Hey, that's
and
not
so,
bad.
No, I was highly honored. Frank Sinatra called.
Right.
And asked if I was available. We were in Florida, as a matter of fact. The band was in Florida.
Right.
And I flew up to Washington. They had a hotel suite reserved. Went to rehearsal at the White House with Benny and played that evening. Met the president, First Lady, King Hussein, a whole bunch of people.
Now, what room do you play in there?
We played in the East Room,
yes.
the East Wing,
yes.
which was not much different than the studio.
And they set up a little bandstand?
Well, about a platform just about this size.
Right.
And directly in front of us, no more than maybe 10 feet, the president, Mrs. Reagan, and the whole White House staff.
Now, were you nervous? I know you. Now, you're Mr. Cool, supposed to be. Now, isn't that... That's a little bit different situation, isn't it?
Yes, I don't like working in a tux.
you had to put a tux on?
I had to wear a tux. And they got it for me because I don't own a tux.
I would agree with that.
And they got one that I think was made for Mickey Rooney. It was really cute.
Did the king dug everything? I mean...
It was very strange. Right directly in front, the president. We played a whole bunch of things that Benny has made famous throughout his career. And during one of the drum solos, King Hussein looked up and he gave me this shot. He went,
one of those.
I fell apart.
One of those.
Yeah, he gave me, Said, all right, King baby, you got it.
No. You don't say, all right, King baby.
Well, he said, buddy baby. I figured he could say...
Look what Buddy gave me before the show. You've always kidded me about sitting here and tapping on this box with his pencil. Mm-hmm. So you had the
I had these little drumsticks made with a pen in front.
Little teeny drumsticks that also write.
Did you get the other?
Did you believe that?
How about these real pencil drumsticks?
You're kidding. I mean, you can actually play with these.
I can. You can't.
Yeah. You know something?
The king did this.
You didn't deserve one of these.
Oh yeah, I got a big one.
Yeah.
I got a zip.
Those are nice.
Yes, they're nice. I can read that.
What? It said,
give up.
All right, wise guy. All right, wise guy.
What do you want to know?
Edwin was on Broadway at the George M. Cohan Theater in a thing called The Perfect Fool in 1929.
Good for him.
Somebody sent this picture to me. You and your folks were on the same bill.
Really?
Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
Well, you were.
Actually, I don't remember that.
This picture was sent to me. This picture was taken in St. Louis. With his best wishes to the people who were apparently on the bill from Buddy and the folks. B and K All-Star Unit, 1929.
Must have been Balaban and Cats. They used
Balaban?
to do, they used to do the...
They booked...
units throughout the country. Right?
Look at this handsome dog here. Look at this monitor here. There he is. Now, look at that.
Wow, you know, I'm using the same drums.
You could travel in that drum, couldn't you? You and the folks and everything.
With half the band in the bass drum.
You were about 11, 12 years old then, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, about 10, 12.
You want that? Somebody
No, not really.
You are a sentimental fool, aren't you? What warmth. You don't...
That was then, and now is now, as the song goes. I don't want to know about the past. Not really.
You just live in the future, don't you?
Well, I live now, and I hope for the future. Right?
I thought you were going to be so warm and say, gee, I will treasure that forever. And you don't even want it.
Maybe I can get 4 Butch Miles for this. I don't know.
Butch Miles, you better explain. Well, he's another
Butch Miles used to be a drummer.
Well, what do you mean
Is it still working?
Have you got another feud going?
No, me?
How do you exist without a feud going? You got to have... You've mellowed, though.
I don't get in trouble anymore.
You've mellowed.
No, I've mellowed. I'm trying to take life
as
the drag that it is.
Happy birthday. I haven't seen you since your birthday. You had a birthday September 30th?
September 30th.
Can I tell them how old you are?
Yep, 44.
What amazes me about, and I've said this before, the energy you expend playing at 64 years of age baffles me. I mean, that baffles me. I don't know how you do it. You look like a kid.
I don't feel,
You know, look.
I don't feel any different today than I felt 10 years ago or 20 years ago. And the work, to me, is a lot easier today. The band is a lot easier, and I'm having more fun playing, I think, than I've ever had in my life.
That's the whole thing, because it's all up here, right?
It's all here, right.
Would you take all of that and take it over there?
When?
About right now.
Right now?
Would you like to do a little thing? Sure, why not? I'll do it. No, I'll do a commercial first. We'll do this commercial. We'll be right back. You go over there. And at the drums, here's Buddy and the guys. Take it. Go, 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 go. Okay, thank you for my pencils.
Anytime.
And everything. Anyway, you open at the bottom line.
Bottom line in New York
New
on
York
Sunday.
City. Where's the bottom line?
That's down about 12th Street in the Village.
The jazz place?
Oh, yes.
Great.
Great place.
All right.
Sure.
Dion, thank you for being with us tonight, really. Great of both of you. Tomorrow night, Dom DeLuise, Betty White, Jerry Seinfeld, and the mighty Carson Art Players.
Great.
Big, thank you.
Next on Tomorrow, Coast to Coast. Producer Alan Carr takes you to the legendary Grauman's Chinese Theater. And tomorrow morning on Today, Tom Brokaw reports live from Cape Canaveral, all on NBC.